Hi everyone, today is day 19 of my 40-day fast. I'm tired today, but I feel fine. I'm sleeping for the most part of the day. I'm staying up at nighttime because I choose to. I don't know why, I just like to be up at nighttime, and I like to sleep during the day. It's really hot, so it kind of feels good just to sleep in the day and stay up at night when it's much cooler and I can think much better. I'm just sipping on some water, which tastes really good because the straw is metal and it's keeping the water really cold. You notice my lips is greasy and the side of my face is greasy, and that's because for the last 2 days, well, this is the second day, I have been using cocoa butter and it's been working well because my lips been so chapped. Nothing seems to work and I break out easily when stuff touches my face. I didn't want to break out, so I haven't been putting nothing on my lips. I don't put lotion or anything like that on my face because I break out so easy. I can't believe that I'm finding out about cocoa butter now. I mean, I always knew about cocoa butter, but for this fast and stuff, I don't know why I didn't think of cocoa butter. I had cocoa butter in my cabinet already, so that's great. The reason why I put it on the side of my face is because, like I said, my face is extra sensitive. I'm heavy-handed and I scrub way too hard in the shower. I burn the side of my face. Soap, I tried all types of soap. I tried homemade soap, pure crystal soap, Dove soap. I tried everything, but yeah, I'm always having a dark spot right here. It's gotten better for these last 2 days, but so day 19, let me see, what do I want to talk about? I guess I want to talk about living your life for yourself. Sometimes parents expect children to live the life that they set out for them, not realizing that these children are their own people once they're here on earth, just like any other person. My father's a Nigerian, so for parents, especially, this is big in the Asian and the African cultures, they are real hard when it comes to school. And the reason why they're hard, because they want their kids to be successful, and successful because they want them to make a lot of money. So they like put a lot of pressure on their kids to do well. So they expect a lot out of you because they expect you to be better than they was, or just as successful as they are. If you was to fall on the more creative side rather than the logical side, it's almost like you're a failure in these cultures because it doesn't produce as much money for everyone, not just, you know, Asian and African cultures. It's important that you follow your own path. They live their life already, you know, so the pressure for you to live like the way they did is just not fair, in my opinion. It's like, it's an internal thing. You ever like a maze, right? It's almost like it's a whole big maze, and each of us was dropped off somewhere in this maze. We have to find our way out, and we're not all dropped off in the same spot. It's like, you know, the dot that goes, you are here, a New York City subway map, and it says like you are here. If I'm on Avenue H, it would have a red dot and a red arrow, and it says you are here. And if someone was on Avenue Z, it would have the same red dot and an arrow. But it doesn't mean we're in the same spot, but we're both going somewhere. Maybe not the same place, but we're both going somewhere. And some people don't realize that you can't see this path with your eyes, with your 2 eyes. So some people try to stop others on their path. Say if I realize I'm aware of this journey I am on, but I still want to hang around the same people who haven't figured themselves out or isn't trying to figure themselves out, right? I'm on my bike and I go on this journey, and along the way Sean stops me. And Sean wants to chat. I don't know if Sean is trying to hold me up on purpose, or is he just want to chat because he has nothing to do, right? The problem is I stop moving because Sean wants to talk to me. The problem with that is Sean doesn't want to move his bike. He wants to sit down and talk. So now I'm slowed down, and that can't happen. Sean gotta go. You're gonna get on your bike and we're gonna ride and talk? That's it, because you're not gonna stop me because I have something to do and you don't. I just have a lot of randomness for today. Another thing I want to talk about is this world is so crazy to me. I just don't understand if food is grown on trees and from the ground naturally. In Egypt, stuff grows all year round. They don't have seasons like have in the US of A, right? This grows natural. It's the earth just gives this to us. So why are we paying for food? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I could go 40 days, almost anyone who's able could go 40 days without eating and just drinking water. We could live without eating animals. Why do we still eat animals? I just don't get it. Why does everything have to be so extra? What's wrong with just eating fruits and vegetables? Is that too boring for people just to eat fruits and vegetables and other stuff that grows from the ground? I saw a meme that says vegans, if you love animals so much, why do you keep on eating their food? Here's the thing with that. There's enough of that food for both animals and people. There's definitely enough. Just because where you at you don't see that there's enough, there's definitely enough if people would just, some people would just let it grow the way it's supposed to grow. And when I say some people, corporations, I guess governments and stuff, if they would stop chopping down the trees to make roads and highways and concrete, then there will be more trees and more nature. There's so much to figure out about the world. There's so much to figure out about myself, and I live with myself all of my life, right? When I was 12, I decided that I never want to have children, and all the adults told me that I would change my mind, and I feel the same way now. I don't want to have children, and now my reasons became more reasonable, I guess, became more legit. Felt like, how can I bring a child here into this world when I haven't figured it out myself? If you look at my other videos, I have about like over 70 videos on YouTube, on my channel, on this channel. And I talk about suicide, I talk about depression and anxiety and stuff. Some days, I don't even feel like being here. I feel like, how can I bring a child somewhere that I don't even feel like being here? I have so many questions. I haven't figured this place out. Why would I want to bring a child here? And this is just my opinion. A child is an extension of you and the person you made that child with. I feel like two people have to find themselves, and it will be better to have a child if the two people found themselves and they're more aware of who they are, instead of walking into it blindly and just having a kid just to have a kid. It's like, what is that kid gonna do? Like, work? You want that? Well, I don't want that for my child. I don't want my child to come here and have to like slave and have to work for anybody. I wouldn't want a child in this world. And like I keep on saying, this is me personally. I don't feel like I know enough to make an extension of myself here. Why would I duplicate myself when I don't even feel like being here? I don't want to go through this again. I want to go through this path, get to know thyself, search for myself. I want to go as deep inside myself as possible. That's my purpose. I want to live in love and be fearless, and that's all I want to do. I don't want to have to do this again. I don't know how many times I have repeated this life or life period. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to reproduce. I don't need a carbon copy of myself here to go through things. After me, like, I'm done. It's like, I'm done. And you know, there could be all types of stuff. There could be reincarnation, you know, whatever people believe in or whatever is truth. There could be reincarnation. I could come back as a cow and have to suffer again because people eat animals. I could come back at a different time. I could come back all sorts of stuff. Anything could happen. All I know is that this dimension, this process right here, this being energy in a physical form, I'm done with, because I know I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and I'm tired of this human experience is what I'm saying. I see a lot of mobs here, a lot of bullies here on earth, and I feel like government is the biggest gang of all. Bullies, I tell you. You work and you pay them, you know, you pay taxes, you do all this stuff, and it's like, for who are you? You know, we could all live without paying taxes. Not paying taxes is not gonna make this world crumble. Not paying taxes isn't gonna kill anyone. It's just bullies. It's like we're doing a whole bunch of stuff for nothing. People are handing over their hard-earned money to bullies in schoolyards. You know, your mother sent you to school with lunch money and some big fat bully takes it. And that's what the government is. They do things for no reason, and part of the reason why they do this is just to keep in control, and they want to know that they in charge, because money isn't real. It's just a collective idea. It's a collective conscience. People believe it's real, therefore it is. People value money, so therefore money is valued, but it isn't real. We can exchange stuff without money. Say if we all applied our skills, and say in my community, I'm the chair maker. I make chairs out of straw or whatever have you, whatever supplies, whatever. Other people could do this. Nothing is stopping anybody else from making a chair, except for I make chairs all day and I just have a lot of chairs laying around in my hut or tent or whatever, right? It's convenient for people to just get a chair if they want a chair, and they don't have to go through the labor of making it themselves. So now my skill becomes valuable, right? Now I have something to sell because it's convenient for people to get a chair that's already made, even though they can make it themselves. So they can exchange it with something that they have. Say if I needed a bowl and this person makes bowls and I want to eat soup. I don't have a big enough bowl, but this person has a bowl, right? And I have a whole family to feed. I trade that person the chair for the bowl, and boom, that's an even exchange because we both agreed upon it, right? It's like we could still do this, but government limits us to do this because they say that anything that we make, anything that we profit from has to be documented so it could be taxed. So that slows down the exchange. That keeps money circulating, because now it's harder for me to exchange something with someone else or just to make my own lucrative business, because the government wants a piece of it. But who is the government to want a part of it? And why do we allow ourselves to get bullied like this? I can't wait for my time here to be over, to tell you the truth, because I can't take the bullying. It's just pure bullying. There's no reason why they need to come in and be a middleman. I don't know why some people need so much control over other people. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. Okay, I'm done with my jibber jabber for today. Today is 19, and I just had a few things on my mind, and there you go. There you go. And as always, people, I see you in the next video.